As financial professionals are well aware, one of the most important parts of the sales process, or the fact-finding, is the actual fact finder. Now, just as every client and situation is different, having the ability to pick and choose between different fact-finding resources can, in the end, make all the difference. You will find many different fact finders, questionnaires, and forms to fit the appropriate situation. There are over 25 fact-finding resource tools, which can be fillable or be printed out, whichever fits your personal selling technique. Now, there are times when you will go into a comprehensive discussion during your client meeting, and at other times you may just do an abbreviated overview of the client's circumstances. One of the things that is important to know is that we realize that people work differently. For example, the confidential personal planning review is about 4 pages in length, as is the business planning questionnaire and some of the others. But we also have more detailed and comprehensive reviews, which average between 17 and 24 pages. So depending on how you work and the circumstances surrounding the client, you will be able to find and use these various resources in many different ways. Just think of a few different scenarios where you will gather different types of information. For instance, meeting with a family or possibly a single parent is very different than working with a small business owner. Likewise, the information needed for estate planning is different than that of individual disability income analysis. We also have a questionnaire addressing a child with special needs. Whether or not you work with multi-line carriers, there are resources designed for you. There are some specific questionnaires and reviews included, such as for business transfer of ownership in a buy-sell arrangement, or maybe gathering the information to understand the impact of a key person in a small business. We know that relationship building is the key to having opportunities to work with and help our clients and to get referrals. Relationships are built on understanding, not only understanding our client's situation and needs, but the client's understanding of how we work and the resources that we use. This is why annual reviews with our clients are so essential. We have a number of resource tools inside this section to help you make the most of these opportunities. To use any of these resources, simply click on the appropriate one and it will open up. Then save it to your desktop or to the designated folder. Now, when naming the file, we strongly recommend to save it with the client's name, what type of tool is used, and today's date. An example may be, this is for Luke Skywalker, Annual Review Survey, May 13th, 2000, and whatever. Save it as a PDF. You will be able to save, retrieve, or email this file as needed. There are many different ways in which you can use these tools. Let's say you have an upcoming annual review with Mr. Skywalker. You may want to email him either the annual review planner or the family risk survey prior to the meeting, requesting that he takes just a couple of minutes to complete it. Next, ask that he emails it to you so that you can make the meeting more meaningful and focus on his priorities. At the meeting itself, you may choose to use the confidential service review client building piece. There are 2 versions of this, one of which is for multi-line agents. Depending on your business style and the relationship with your prospect or clients, there are many different ways that you can use these fillable questionnaires, fact finders, and review tools. Take a little time to review these resources. Updates and revisions are added periodically. We know that you and your clients will benefit from this dynamic resource.